What's going on, keepers? So today we've got 2 of our clutches for this year that we're going to be showing off, and we've got a multiple unboxings. So this is an exciting video that you're definitely going to want to stick around and see. Here we go, baby. We got 2 boxes. You know what that means? We got 2 new snakes. So, this first one here is going to be from Bomb Projects. Oh, sweet. Man, they got a fancy little setup with theirs. What do we got here? Like, we don't skip the cards with your present. You read your card before you look at your present. So we got the first sticker here, Bomb. Oh, that one's cool. Got like the reflective sticker that says Bomb. And I guess they got some professional grade pictures here with some snakes. That's sweet. These are thick too. Oh, they're postcards? I think they might be like postcards. Man. Photography by Jason Willem. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But cool. I'm not used to getting that well. And then this is what I need to do for mine. So they've got the. Oh, I thought this was their brand with a QR code for their brand, but that's the QR code for the snake. Ah, pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Now we've read our birthday card. Now we can get to the presents. Oh yeah, here's this pretty girl. Now they did tell me she was going into shed, or she was shedding, one or the other, I can't remember. But here she is. Yeah, she's definitely getting ready to shed. You can tell she's super pink in the white areas. Any snake that's white, they turn pink when they're getting ready to shed. But I just love that golden color, and you can see how blue her eyes are. So she's going into shed for sure. But I love that golden color from that mystic, and then you can see she's got one little one on her tail right there. This is a pretty good sized girl right here. She's definitely a breeder, and we're definitely excited to have her. She'll be going, our bongo pied male will be going to her next year. So hopefully we can get some bongo mystic pies. Super excited. Alright, first one down, second box. Now this one here is from Steve Winkler Reptiles. I kind of snatched at it a little bit. You know when you think something's going to be heavy, where that other one was heavier with that breeder female. This one is a male that I actually won on auction. This is my first auction that I've won. So that's super exciting. And funny enough, I actually already had this boy saved on my morph market. So when he went up for auction, I was already like, oh yeah, I gotta get this. Because this is the only one of these that I've seen available on morph market. So, this is a male. So you gotta guess, if it's a male, what might be in it to make me get a male. Think about what project I'm crazy about. Alright, let's check our card here. Sweet. Got some Steve Winkler Reptiles stickers. Got his card with his number on it, and got one of the big stickers. Add to our sticker collection. You know, I've got a pretty good collection of stickers, but I just don't know what to stick them on, because I'm like, man, what if I stick them on this incubator and then I sell the incubator and I just lost all my stickers, or anything else for that matter. So I'm like, I'm kind of lost on what I want to do with them. If you have any ideas, maybe something I could make where I could keep the stickers or something like that, drop it down in the comments, because I don't want to waste them. I know they're just stickers, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's get to checking this boy out. So, if you thought about it, what project I'm really into, that I would want to get into everything that I could, then you would think, well, he did get a bongo pied male to put to everything, so maybe the next one would have bongo. Well, you'd be right. So this here is a bongo het pied het clown. So it's double het for pied and clown, but it's a bongo. I mean, look at the colors on that. That is so pretty. You can tell from the breaking up on the sides that it's got that bongo influence, especially like right here next to the tail. He's all balled up. What is it, buddy? I'm thinking this guy might be ready to go next year. So I'm still going to be running my bongo pied male to all of my pied females. But this bongo double het clown pied, I've got some girls that I've got saved in my morph market that I want to get to put him to. So I'm looking to get some clown het pieds or some pied het clowns, preferably with leopard in it. And if I can get a hold of those, that's what I'm going to put him to. He is just not wanting to come on bald neither, but he is very pretty. And we're super excited to have him too. So that's 2 back-to-back new snakes. Exciting stuff as always, nothing like cutting eggs. So we've had another clutch pip. This one is Noodle, our pinstripe het pied, to Stormy, our pied. And we're pretty excited about this because, you know, Noodle is our mascot of the channel. And this will be the first babies that we've gotten from him. Because, you know, that first year, he was paired to that banana het pied girl, and all the eggs molded over. We made a video about it. You can check back in our videos. It'll be the thumbnail with the rotten eggs on the front. So we haven't had any babies from him, and he was our first snake. So we're super excited about this. It's not a super fancy clutch, but nonetheless, it's still exciting to us. So come on in and let's get these things cut open. So we can already see we got a little nose sticking out there. So we'll go ahead and cut that one open. Alright, first one here, looking like a pinstripe. So we got a pin het pied. Alright, looks like we're going 2 for 2 on the pinstripe. I know people say there's a thing with pinstripe. If you put it in a clutch, it seems like every animal comes out pinstripe. So far, uh-oh, here we go. Looks like we're gonna prove this boy out. We got I'm trying to tell if it's just a pied or a pin pied. It might just be a pied. Honestly, it almost looks like it's got a paradox. See, it looks like it's darker right here and it feeds the yellow right there. How cool would it be if we get a paradox as one of our first babies from our mascot Noodle? That would be awesome. If you see blood, don't worry, it's not the snake. It's just some of the veins in the eggs. So it looks like we got another pied. I'm definitely going to say that I think this one is a pin pied. I'm pretty sure. I think that one's a pin pied. It's hard for me to say. I want to say I think that one's a pin pied too. What's going on, little buddy? There we go. So that one is going to be a pinstripe. Once again, like I said, see, you can see the veins on the egg. So that blood is just veins from the egg. It's not the snake. Nothing to worry about. That one is going to be a pied. And that may just be a regular pied. Man, so we crushed it. We got 3 pins and 4 pies, with some of those possibly being pin pies. We didn't hit a single normal. We could have hit a normal. We could have got one that had, it was just het pie. Alright guys, that is super exciting. I am stoked. So somebody else might see this and be like, oh, pinstripes with pies, how exciting. But to me, I'm just like ecstatic because, well, first of all, this is the first of Noodles babies we've had, so that is just super cool. Second of all, this one's coming, he just wants to come out. He was the first one to pip and he keeps poking his head out. What are you doing though, buddy? Are you making goop bubbles? Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I'm just super excited about this and I'm cracking my wife up apparently. Yeah, first of all, still no normal record. I've not hit a normal yet. I'm sure that's coming, but and like I said, we got to have some noodle babies finally. So I don't know, maybe one of you guys out there on the channel wants you your own little noodle, your own little pinstripe. Let me know. But we will check back with you when these come out of the egg. All right, we're back at it again. It's been a few days. Everything's hatched out, and we know it all's here. So let's take a look at them. Ooh, look at that cute little nest of babies. Looky there, looky there. All right, so we're gonna give all of these a rinse off here. So for starters, we got some pinstripes, just like Noodle. So we've got a total of 3 pinstripes. So that is our 3 pinstripes. After that, we've got 2 regular pies. All right, look at these. So this one is a low white pied. It's just got a little bit here on the back end as far as the white, but the whole front end of it has got the pattern. This one right here is very pretty. This is kind of more my style of pied. It's kind of got the mid, you know, you can see it's got white all up in here and a little bit back here. So I'd say this is like 65% pattern, and about 40% white. And then, so we've got 3 pins and we've got 2 pods. And after that, we've got 2 pin pods. So I've always heard that if you've got pinstripe in a clutch, that it'll take it over. And it basically did on this one, because 5 out of the 7 had pinstripe in it. So see, you can tell the difference here, that spotting and a lot of the solid smooth that gets rid of some of that pattern in there. These ones were definitely being a little feisty earlier. Right now, they've calmed down a little bit. I've been bit like 6 or 7 times by these things, which hatchlings are the worst when it comes to biting. As they get older, they get a little more calm. But it really doesn't hurt when you get bit by the hatchlings. So, there we go. All 7 of them turned out healthy. This is the one, see? It don't even hurt. It just scares me every time. Look at them. Here they go. Where is you, buddy, huh? Where is you, huh? See, look, it ain't no blood or nothing. It don't even hurt. I swear it hurts worse to get peached. But this is the one that I had thought might have been a paradox, because I saw that darker in there. And I thought it was like a normal pattern mixed in with like a pin. But that was just me not knowing, because I've not hatched out pies before, that it was just a regular pie. But it's definitely beautiful. And, hey, quit it. These bit me again. Hey. Hey, it's a feisty little thing.
He's
Why
hungry.
are you so feisty, huh? Huh? Are you a him or a her? Things you have to be careful saying in 2024. Yeah, these are just little feisty things. It doesn't hurt to get bit. It's just kind of like getting shocked. It scares you more than anything. These little pin pods are just rowdy. Oh goodness. Oh, it's cute. Alright. Well, we've got them all split up. So once they all get out of the eggs, it takes usually 2 or 3 days for them to crawl out of the eggs. We pull the eggs out as they crawl out. And then once the last one crawls out of the egg, we bathe them and we keep them together until they have their first shed. And then once we have their first shed, we'll go ahead and move them to the enclosures. And then the week after that, we'll offer them their first meal. And yeah, so we'll get back to you. Alright guys, it's another one. We've just been getting them back to back. So this is another breeder female ball python. And this one is from George MD down in Florida. Alright. So, at first glance, you might be looking at this girl and going, well, that's just a regular banana. Well, it is a banana, but this is a banana het clown female. And if you've been watching, you know that we just got that bongo double het clown pod male. So, he will obviously be going to this girl, and that may get us in the clown project, hopefully. I mean, you never know with odds, you know, het to het, you can always miss. But, that could give us the possibility of hitting a bongo banana clown het pied. Man, that would be fire. So yeah, we're super excited about this girl, as well as all of our other pickups, and we've just been on a roll here. What's going on, guys? So this is definitely exciting, but also was a close, scary moment. So I'm just going to be transparent like always, because I don't want somebody else to make the same mistake. I thought I had messed up big time with this, because where the egg was swelling up, this is a Crested Gecko egg, by the way, I guess I should mention that beforehand. But where the egg was swelling up, where it was getting bigger and getting closer to its hatch date, it was beginning to touch the top lid. And I didn't want any issues with the condensation soaking the egg. So I just opened it up and tried to push it down into the substrate a little bit. And when I did, the egg popped. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. So I thought that, you know, that might have been the end of that baby. Well, it is definitely tiny, but it's been doing great. It's been hopping and moving around in here. I let it stay in here for a day or two just to see what it was going to do first. And yesterday when I tried to poke at it to make sure it was alright, it squawked at me. So I think it's okay. So we're going to switch it over to its first little hatchling tub. It's just something simple, just a couple little pieces of foliage, paper towel so we can monitor and see if it's used in the bathroom, and then a couple of water caps for a food and water bowl. But this is the baby if you want to come check him out here. He or she is a tiny little fella. So we are going to get it switched over here. There we go. That is our first Crested Gecko baby. And look, just for size reference one last time, here's my finger next to the baby. This thing is itty bitty. It is adorable though. So yeah, first Crested Gecko baby since we started keeping them again. Alright, possibly or possibly not the last clutch of the year. We're not for sure. There is another girl that we did pair up this year, and she actually just shed today, and she looks pretty plump, so maybe pre-lay shed, maybe just chunky, we don't know. But this clutch, unfortunately, we did not get video of cutting the eggs or them coming out of the eggs for the first time, so these are actually ready to get moved into tubs and get their first meals. They've all shed out, so I am a little behind on this video, but nonetheless I want to go ahead and show these off so I've got a reference point for whenever we post them for sale. So let's take a look at these. So for starters, we have hit our first ever normal. And you gotta admit, honestly, normals are very beautiful. It is a gorgeous snake. But it is just, well, it's actually a het pied. But it's a normal het pied. So that is our first one there. Then next up, we have 2 bananas. And I don't know, I'm kind of torn on if these are both just regular bananas or if this one right here might be a super banana. You can look at the head, look at the darkness around the one on that side's head and this one, how light it is. And then look in the saddles here, how dark it is in the back and how much lighter it is in between these ones. So this possibly may be a super banana, but they may just both be bananas. Banana het pies, excuse me. But now in this case, I am pretty positive that right here we've got obviously this is a banana pied, and I think I can say without doubt that this is a super banana pied. I mean, just look at the difference between those two. You can see the super dark yellow on that one, and you can see how shiny and white this one is. Look at the difference in the heads and the yellows across the back. So I'm gonna say banana pied, super banana pied, which is super exciting because this right here, this super banana pied, will be our first holdback ever. Well, besides Pebbles, but Pebbles wasn't a holdback. Pebbles was born with problems and is still with us, and we just refused to sell him. So, but for breeding purposes, this super banana is our very first holdback, and I'm super excited for it. And soon enough, we'll know if we have a female maker or male maker banana, because we'll have to check all the sexes of these. This is my first time pairing with that one, so I don't know, but I am excited to find out. Alright guys, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out on Morph Market because those clutches will be on there before you know it. A couple of weeks left on the one, and then 5 to 6 weeks on the one you just saw, the banana one. And like I said in the video, there's still a bell available on there, so be sure to check that out as well. And as always, remember, your hobby can bring you joy, but only Jesus can bring you peace. I hope to see you guys in the next one.